Mary Kate Knorr is with Illinois Right to Life. Mary Kate, how do the pro-life forces in Illinois plan to fight back after the passage of this bill?
Yeah, the number one thing I think that we're focusing on is where did we actually lose this fight? We didn't lose it with the governor. We didn't lose it in the Senate. We lost this fight in the House. Speaker Madigan cheated the process to push this bill through. Pro-lifers had overwhelmingly responded. The numbers are just out of this world in terms of people who actually physically showed up at the Capitol, people who called their representative, and the speaker knew that the response was strong, so he snuck this bill through the process. He actually added the full text as an amendment to a totally unrelated mental health bill. So that's how we intend to move forward. We want the public to know that they were cheated on this, and we also want the people of our state to know that enough is enough. We have to really go after the House specifically on this issue.
What are some of the biggest concerns you guys have now that the bill was signed into law?
Gosh, the concerns are endless. This bill, fundamentally what it does is it provides that an individual has a right to an abortion, not a woman, an individual, and that a fetus does not have a right to life. So it really works to address this concern that Roe v. Wade could potentially be overturned. And what it does is it makes it a fundamental right for a person in our state to receive an abortion. So we know that as a result, we're going to have more women across the state receiving abortions. We'll have women from states across the country traveling to Illinois to receive abortions, especially late-term abortions, because late-term abortions are now legal under this new law. Clinics will not be licensed or inspected by the Department of Public Health under this new law. Doctors are not required to be present for the abortion. The concerns are truly endless. There is absolutely nothing good in this bill, and it wiped away pretty much every restriction that we have on the books in that regard.
I know a lot of pro-life advocates are looking ahead to the eventual overturn of Roe v. Wade. Do you think this bill could spark that and be taken to the Supreme Court?
That's a tough question. I think that that's a tough question. I don't know that this bill would be necessarily the right bill to make that argument. I think that the concerns we have are a little bit different because as we see bills popping up in other states across the country, Planned Parenthood specifically said months ago when Kavanaugh was approved that they were going to target states like Illinois. So what they have intentionally done is taken our state and really just blown open all of the laws because they are concerned about states like Alabama and Georgia passing laws that will be a genuine challenge to Roe v. Wade when it comes to the Supreme Court.
On that very point, as you know, we're seeing a large contrast across states passing pro-abortion measures and pro-life measures. What states should we be looking at next? What's going on around the country?
Gosh, I think there's so many things going on around the country. We are keeping a special eye on Missouri as they make changes to their law, particularly because it impacts us directly. People like to sort of frame our neighboring relationship with Missouri as sort of a tale of two states, that you have Illinois, which is so extreme one way, and Missouri, which is now working its way in the other direction. We have a lot of women that come up from Missouri and travel to Illinois abortion clinics to receive their abortions. We actually have hotels in a lot of those surrounding areas that offer discounted rooms for women who come from out of state. So that's certainly something that we're looking at and that we encourage other people to look at as well, as what's going on in Missouri and also other states in the Midwest, too. There's a lot going on.
Okay, terrific. Mary Kate, thank you so much for being with us. Mary Kate Knorr is with Illinois Right to Life. Pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.